Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly. No matter where you run or where you hide, you will be mine. Let's rock.
Hello everyone, welcome to Doodle and Chill.
I live for this. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of finale, I will never feel no fear. First the reaper gotta catch me. I don't care who got the next crown. I'm the true and living right now. Thought you lived to see my last breath? Go ahead and put your best down. Run with the wolves and we unify. Hungry enough to eat you alive. We never breaking formation. I live and die for this crew of mine. Been to the bottom, dehumanized. Found my divinity through the fire. Pushed through it all and I stood tall. That's cause a legend can never die. I'm unstoppable. Yeah. Here I come. I'm unstoppable. Yes. When it's done, I'll be the one. I'm unstoppable. Yes. Here I come. Here I come. I'm unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. I'm unstoppable.
Well, hello everyone and welcome to Doodle and Chill. Sorry about being a bit later today, but you know, day off, taking time with the fam. Hold on a second. Sorry, my kid came in the room. What's up, Beacon?
Going on much.
There you go. How are you doing?
Good. I started doing a little experiment, trying to recreate the 50s ad style for a little way to break up the future issues, breaking up the style.
What is that from?
This is going to be a little ad to put in 7 Legions.
That's gonna be cool.
Yeah, it's just like a little travel ad for the for one of the homeworlds where all their technology is organic. You got that building in the background that's look like a sea sponge. They drink out of shells. Of course, the bottle's not from that planet. But...
So they drink from seashells.
Yep.
It doesn't have anything to do with the 3 seashells, please.
No. You got that building in the background that sort of looks like a shell. That's the very rough version of it, but yeah. So I sort of traced an old ad. There we go. And it's sort of building up from that.
Yeah, I've been flatting.
Okay.
Is that a spoiler? No, it's not. There you go.
Yep. Well, wouldn't matter either way because okay, there we go.
So, why does it do that? Cool. Yeah, flatting. But I wanted to show you something that's pretty cool. I played with the settings in the Clip Studio, right?
Yeah.
So let's turn off all of this, right? So no colors, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here's a fun little thing. Clip Studio has a nice little setting in the paint bucket and select tool thing. So you can flat a page pretty goddamn quickly. There you go. Select the skin, right? Let's select his hair.
Nice.
Switch. Boom, 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 boom. So as long as you leave your finger on it and you put it on white, it'll only touch what's white. See?
Okay.
So you can fill in. You don't like the ear. Boom, 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 boom. The thing is, you can go control the gap control right here. Close gap. So if I put it at 3, it'll less close it. So you can have a whole bunch of control and flat pretty goddamn quick.
Okay.
Yeah. And the only thing you have to do after that, though, is when you're done. So the thing is, it saves you time on the outline. So you do this quickly, then you go in, so you can create a layer underneath it, and then just do fills.
Okay.
With the filling tool. Get it?
Yeah.
So if you remove this, you see there's cracks, and you can easily go fill them, right? The fun thing about this tool, since I do all the close gap to the max, right? I know, right?
Nice.
You can go fill in the cracks as long as you stay within what's not colored yet. Then put your black lines on. And it's a tool that I knew of that a lot of people use to do flatting very quickly. I just never played with it, and I decided to invest a few hours in figuring it out. You can imagine this is going to be useful for coloring the animation I did.
Yeah.
And as you can see, it's pretty goddamn good.
Yep.
So if I remove this and I put back what I was working on. Now I turn them off and see. You can just go in if I want and fill these.
Okay.
That's a very cool tool for flatting.
Nice.
And you can also, do as you can see, it has the entire aliasing and everything. So
Yeah.
it's one of the advantages from Clip Studio.
Nice.
Oh, dude, I almost flatted all the pages. I have like 5 or 6 left to do.
Awesome. Yeah, I saw that Count Dankula has a new video out about a historical figure that I wish to one day write a script for the life story of.
What?
Like in movie form. So the guy's name was Timothy Dexter. He was history's dumbest lucky guy. He made all these horrible investments that still wound up paying off.
Okay.
And this guy was a total idiot. Like, this guy sounds like his life story couldn't be real, but it was. Like, okay, so he was around during the time of the Revolution. He invested in the Continental Dollar, even though the Continental Dollar was completely worthless, and no one imagined it would have any worth ever. But, the nobles of the area really hated him. And they told him, hey, you know what? You should invest in this. Invest all your fortune into this. He goes, well, okay. So he does it. And they're like, what an idiot. He just wasted all that money. America wins the revolution. Congress backs that money with actual value. And he winds up being even more filthy rich. So, then there were investments like, they told him, okay, well, you see these bed warming pans? You should buy a bunch of these and ship them to the Caribbean. Obviously Caribbean being a warm climate, they're not going to need anything to heat their beds at night. It's already warm. Well, he ships them down to the Caribbean. People of the Caribbean are like, I have no idea what these are. But you know what? They make great ladles for molasses, and they buy up every single one. And there's something I learned from Count Dankula's video that makes the story even more hilarious.
What?
So after the revolution, and after his investment pays off in the continental dollar,
Mhm.
he decides to throw a little party to celebrate the birth of the new nation and his wealth. And in the middle of this party, he gets up and gives a speech in French. He doesn't know French. So he's just on stage speaking gibberish that sounds French. So yeah,
hilarious.
do you see why I need to make this? Why I need to write this guy's life story as a film script? I'd probably pitch it to something like Daily Wire or something like that, or like one of these new.
And people said that Long Shot and Domino's powers were stupid.
Exactly, this guy had there's no way this guy this is someone at church, they said this guy's life story. This guy is the prime example of what happens when you dump all your stats out of intelligence and put it into luck.
Yeah, pretty much. Wow. Oh, what's up, Rand? What's up, El
Hey.
Gargo? And Gargo says Dark Tide. Yeah, it's in pre-sale. I know that I think the beta or something is open, but I haven't bought it yet. Yeah. Money's getting a bit tight lately, though. You kind of get
Yeah. Oh. But no,
it's one of those games that I can't wait to play it.
Oh yeah. Then I started laying out the story, that the script, the idea for the story, just a little bit here and there. But I got the idea. You see, so he has cargo ships. And I like the idea of having, because there's, you got to fill in the gaps with where they are in this guy's story.
Mm-hmm.
No information on the sea captain, so I'm pretty much free to do what I want for him. So my idea for the ship captain would be that he hates the guy. He's just like, this guy's an idiot. He's an asshole. I really hope that his next investment ruins him. And the whole time he's like, all right, this is gonna be the one. This is gonna be the one. There's no way that they're gonna buy all these heating pans. And he gets there and heating pans? Those make great ladles. And the guy's like, oh, damn it. But there's an investment I learned about from Dankula's stream that was great, because he buys a bunch of wool mittens, ships them to the islands. I think it was either East Indies or West Indies. Ships them to tropical area. Wool gloves to the tropics. It just so happens that there was an expedition going through there that was on their way to Siberia. So of course, they're heading to Siberia. They need the thickest gloves they can get.
And yeah, Gargoyle, another thing I want to add, Dave's computer broke, so trying to get that fixed first. And kind of feel, What's up, Vic? Vic saying hi in the chat.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, don't trust me. I'll get it soon. I freaking won that game. It looks sick.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you saw that game, dude, but it looks fucking sick.
Oh yeah.
And right now, I think I'm drawing Flash because me and Dave just spent a few hours discussing and him calculating the actual maximum velocity and everything of who's the fastest. And dude, he's doing all the math. So he confirmed that the Flash is the most powerful character in the DC universe. If you don't count Superman Prime, that's they just made him a god. Technically, the Flash can can slap himself behind the head 2.5 times before he even moves. And we're talking about Flash Wally West because Barry Allen is not that fast.
Okay.
Wally West is yeah. So it's one of the reasons why I love the Snyder Cut so much.
Yeah.
One of the things that's theory wise, once you go faster than the speed of light, you know what I mean? Like you go that fast, like you become technically weightless. You become like you're so goddamn fast that you're running time backwards.
Okay.
Like you can run you can be fast enough that it slows down time, but if you go faster than the speed of light, you technically can, like the Flash can actually run faster than the speed of light. Like he can outrun himself before he leaves. You know what I mean? That's what I would mean. Like he can punch himself in the head twice.
Yeah.
So you're talking about the guy. So the fact that they applied that at the end of the Snyder Cut, that the Flash can go so goddamn fast that it backs time up. He turns it into negative time space. So he's going like minus seconds the more that he goes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's one of the things that I loved about it. That's the fun part is that comes because I used to be a big freaking fan of the Flash, but the character, comic book wise and story wise, I don't know. But when I was a kid, I used to be big on the Flash comic.
If only they didn't make him look like Sheldon in the Snyder Cut.
Technically, they try to make him. It's true that he comes off as Sheldon a bit, but technically, it's they tell you that it's Barry Allen, but it's Wally West.
Oh.
Barry Allen's not that fast.
Okay.
It's Wally West that can actually run that fast and like the punch around the world thing. That's Wally West.
Yeah.
And it's technically when he's going around the planet and hitting him with the velocity and the kinetic energy and everything, the momentum, it's like hitting him with a fucking little planet. It's like he's hitting the guy with a fucking nuclear blast. It's like, fuck. So, who's the most powerful character in the DC universe? No, it's kind of Flash. Like the guy read the entire all the books and on the planet, learned everything in 2 seconds and something. But to him, it seemed 2 seconds was like 2.5 years.
Yeah. But the problem with that theory that he's Wally West in the Snyder Cut,
mm-hmm.
in the deleted scene where he saves Iris West.
Yes.
And he looks at her like he's into her.
Mm-hmm.
That's Wally West's sister.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Iris West, Wally West, or sister or cousin, I forget which.
I know it's his future. It's supposed to be his future wife. It's not supposed to be West. Wally West is not related.
Yeah, he is. I thought so.
But he's not. He's not Barry Allen's kid.
I know, but he's like Iris's cousin, or something. Cousin or brother?
Iris is the wife of Barry Allen.
Yeah.
And Wally West is. Well, let me make sure. But Wally West is not supposed to be his kid.
I know it's not supposed to be his kid. It's his cousin. It's Iris's cousin.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. But in the Snyder Cut movie, is when he's saving her from the wreck, he's looking at her like, ooh.
Because I know they tried to change him lately to try and make him, but to me, Wally West was just another Flash.
Yeah, but he was like, yeah, he was Iris's cousin.
Well, then I'm actually checking this now.
Yeah. So I mean, maybe this version of Wally is from Kentucky or from Kentucky.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Barry is his uncle by marriage.
Yeah.
Who was depicted as the teenage sidekick to his uncle by marriage. Okay. Because it's one of the things I always thought was weird is like the Flash, like it's different from other characters. It's like most people knew Wally West, comic wise and everywhere, except every time they try to, when they do a serial, they do anything, they always try to bring Barry in it.
Yeah.
Which is the original, but they were the original DC speedster.
Yeah. I need to work my speedster character in sooner. I got a speedster character.
Oh yeah.
His power is kind of different, and his is directly linked to time. Like he's not technically moving fast. He's just got a bubble, like a time bubble around him that cause that he interacts with the world like the world's moving slow for him.
So Brian,
but what it also has a side effect where like as he's running and he's like slow time around him, he like there's an entire like wake behind him of like temporal energy, and he can basically fling that at people, and it'll like when he's slowing time, that wake will just when it hits someone, it'll cause them to like rapidly age. So you can like turn someone to dust, like with that. So, I mean, like of course, if he did that to an angel, they wouldn't really have much of an effect. It was like, oh, my hair's longer.
I'm not going to say much, but I will only say that the conversation that I was having about all of this with Dave was me talking about a superhero.
Okay.
I'm not going to say more about it.
Yeah. Cool.
I was looking for something interesting and different from what we've seen.
Yeah.
And, you talk about physics and with Dave, and let's go. Let's figure this shit out.
Yeah.
But let's just say I'm trying to put together a character that could rival the Trinity.
Okay.
Have stuff from the Trinity, but you get my drift.
Yeah.
Like the entire discussion, who's fastest? What would happen if this? What would happen if somebody could do this and that and this? And Dave went, oh fuck. I'm like, right? It's like the idea of like it's also part of the conversation was Magneto.
Yeah. How
I think that Magneto is so fucking like nerfed. Like people just don't know like how bad fuck he could be. Like if I would write a story of fucking the X-Men with fucking Magneto, he's the type of guy like you're talking about, the guy that can have magnetism over every fucking minerals, right?
Yeah.
Any metal, anything. The guy can come in and look at you and go, hey, Akira, hold my drink, and blow everybody's fucking head off just because he can control every fucking piece of iron in your goddamn blood. He can put everybody to fucking coma. Just by he can turn you off. He can split you to fucking atom.
Yeah.
Like, the fuck? Like, if he really, really, really wanted to put an end, like, he's like he doesn't even need the 5 gemstone. He just click his fucking fingers and it's done. Bye-bye humans. Nice. Bye-bye humanity.
Yeah.
The guy could just like turn off the fucking polar of the polar of the fucking planet and the poles of the fucking planet and the magnetism of the fucking planet, and you're done. Everybody's done. Everybody's floating in space. Bye. Like, bye-bye.
Yeah.
Because it all started because we were watching some X-Men and stuff like that, and we started talking about like how people have problem with some characters, like like Storm, cool powers, very stupid to use, stupid to use, but come on, like I'm gonna start an entire ice storm into an apartment. How is that gonna work?
Yeah.
But there's stuff that they can do, but like Jean Grey. She's so OP that people don't know what to do with her, so she always ends up being cast aside or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because she's technically an ex machina.
Hmm.
She's another one, dude. She can just turn people off.
Yeah.
Make you do whatever she fucking wants. But only when it helps to the plot, or they run themselves into a we don't know what to do anymore.
Yeah, I've got a character that's kind of got her level of power, but I limit it. Like if she overuses her power, she'll just basically crash.
Or another one that I had on the sidebar, I was telling Dave, and he's like, dude, that's fucking interesting. I'm like, there's one character I thought that was never done right, like has been done wrong in a bit, because people just don't think of the possibility of him. But fucking Aquaman.
Yeah.
The guy can influence, control any creatures of the sea, right? Where are we from?
Yeah.
Most of the beings are like on the planet come from the ocean.
Yeah.
And we're like 80 to 90% water. Interesting, right?
Yeah.
What could a guy like that do? To literally rule everybody. Hey, you're not happy with me? Well, fall down.
Yeah.
Bow down. Like, dude, it's... Aquaman is also another one that's pretty much goddamn OP when you think about it. He influences anything water. He can control, like, what? Water? Like, okay, so any living being, a water being. So technically, it controls every bacteria and fucking... So you're drinking water, he can turn the fucking bacteria active and kill you.
Yeah, bioweapon powers. He could go full Fauci on some people.
Mm-hmm.
Now, one of the things that annoys me with like when people start comparing characters, like it's like, oh, this character's way better. He's so much stronger than this guy. It's like, so what?
Yeah,
I don't care.
As powers and versus resolve, and that's why characters like Batman thrive.
Yeah, it's like
resolve over everything.
Yeah, it's like what? Okay, yes. So sure, if they were up in a hand-to-hand fight, yeah, that character would win. Doesn't make him a better character.
Nope.
It's how he's written. Like you don't want to root for someone who just like whose only thing is that they can beat the living crap out of the other characters. It's like, yeah, that's fine. That's cool. What's his story? Superman's not a great character because he's really powerful. He's a great character because he's well written.
And there's many alteration on the same powers, same skill set as Superman. Yeah. They're not as iconic as Superman is.
Yeah,
And I keep saying one of the things that made Superman. I keep saying I think it's the fact that there was two different culture mixing together in a way.
Yeah.
Because as it's created by somebody from Canada and an American, so two different types of perspective on the same thing.
Yeah.
And made him into something like that stands like nobody can actually reproduce. Like I'm sorry, like nobody could reproduce that Superman thing.
Yeah. Like what's that Marvel ripoff of Superman? Like
there's Sentry where he's yellow and blue.
Yeah, Sentry. I didn't remember his name off the top of my head. You know why? Same power set, not as interesting.
Nope. And there's a whole bunch. There's a Valor. There's a whole bunch of other characters that were technically the same skill set, power set as fucking Superman, but not interesting.
Yeah. Like people are like, oh yeah.
No, it's like the principle of the New 52 Superman. There's a lot of people that don't like the New 52 Superman because he's not Superman, and it's true.
Yeah.
But they try to go with the asshole Superman from the 1930s. Because if you read those old freaking comic strips, Superman was a fucking dick with pseudo criminals or people.
Yeah.
And then they made him into something different. But that's the thing that, how can I say, makes him stand out.
Yeah.
But in the New 52, they made him like a dick. Like, he's technically like an asshole Goku that's there to like, that's fine. Oh, yeah, power. What's your power? Let's see what you got. And you're like, that's not fucking Superman. He's not a brawler. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Per se. Okay, I'm not too pleased with this. Want him to look like he goes even faster.
Yeah. Yeah, so one of the things with my universe is that, you know, I don't want any character who people are like, oh yeah, he could be a Superman. No, there's no one in my universe that could likely beat Superman. None. And they'll still be awesome characters though.
Yeah, but Superman is like pseudo godlike. So.
Yeah. And those types of people are like, oh, this character could be him. So much better characters. Like, yeah, you're probably not going to like my book then.
Don't say that.
Yeah, but you know, the characters will be well written. Lobo decided to stop by and say hi.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, I did say hi to Brian. What else did he say?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the wizard myself. The wizard.
Oh, no, yeah, I was saying Lobo. He's.
Yeah, the wizard. I remember that guy. But it was Blue Streak, the old ones. But yeah, I think that with the help of Dave, I came up with a really fucked up concept for a superhero type.
Sweet.
Don't know if I'll do something with it.
Yeah.
I might. We never know. It's one of the things I also mentioned. Like, Flash, great character, shitty fucking bad guys.
Mm-hmm. I could easily see them piling out of a clown car.
Mm-hmm. And there's only one that's actually worth anything in there, and it was Reverse Flash. Or I remember from a while back, a comic book I liked was there was a cybernetic speedster with blades on his thing. I don't remember his name. But you know, I think one of the reasons they decided to bring back Barry Allen is because Wally West became too fucking powerful.
Yeah. Back when the Flash TV series was good, I remember there was the speedster. You know, I mean, it did kind of suck that they had just speedster villains for each season.
Mm.
But you know, I did like the Savitar character design. It's like, yeah, it's like a speedster, like this really bulky sort of armor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I remember in the seeing pictures of him from the comic. Yeah, he had blades on him and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. In the show, it's kind of and almost
There was the big bulky guy, and before or after him there was a more scrawny guy. But yeah, it was the guy.
yeah. In the show, spoiler alert. Even though this is like years ago, it's like third season, but turns out Savitar's a version of Barry Allen from the future, like from a dark future.
Which series are you talking about now?
The one from the CW.
Okay. Man, I only watched one season. I stopped at season 2.
Okay. Season 2 is pretty good.
Yeah, when people think about like the Flash series, I think about the old '90s one.
Okay.
Did you ever watch that one?
No, not to where I remember it. I probably watched it with my dad late at night and probably fell asleep halfway through it when I was a kid. But
I thought that the W thing series started well, but after that it became the Flash is nothing without that crew of people, and I'm like, that's not how it works.
yeah,
You're talking about a guy that can think faster than anybody in the fucking world.
yeah,
So you're gonna tell me that because a chick studied science, she can outthink the Flash? That's the thing with the Flash, is that he thinks faster than regular people because he needs to be able to process and think faster than regular people for the speed that he goes. Because otherwise, it's flat. Imagine, like, you can run the speed of Flash, but you think like normal speed. There's no way you can keep up.
yeah,
It's kind of like, hey, leg forward. Let the legs going, no, fuck you. And then you just kill like 25 people.
mm-hmm.
That's why I think that series made no sense. Like, but I'm not. The first season was good though. I have to admit, the first season was good. And he's a way better. The actor they picked there is way better than the one that we got in the Snyder Cut. Because to me, I'll say like the Snyderverse. My only problem was him.
Yeah.
And even I had that issue even before that fucking cunt went stupid.
Yeah.
Has nothing to do with him being an idiot.
Yeah. Yeah. Main problem with him is I never liked the Big Bang Theory.
I'm not a fan of Big Bang Theory. That's why I don't really. I get the idea of the comparison, but not as much. Get my drift?
Yeah.
Because Sheldon to me is.
Yeah.
The only reason why I know of the series really much because my girlfriend back then used to watch it. She tried to get me into it. It's about geeks. I'm like, no, it's not. It's like geeks are real geeks are. Those are wannabe geeks. It's weird. No, it's like saying everybody that likes comic books and like nerdy stuff, they all like the freaking geeks or nerds from the movie the Revenge of the Nerds. We're all like that. Everybody's wearing a white shirt with fucking glasses. Everybody's the same. That's what Big Bang Theory is.
Yeah.
So everybody that likes comics or they like that shit, they're really children and they're really this and they're really immature and stupid, even if they're smart. They're like, okay, that does not compute.
Yeah.
So no, I never got into it. Especially when you know that most of the people in there, aren't geeks and don't like geeks.
Yeah.
I don't know. Never got into it.
Oh yeah, never.
To be quite honest, it's like other than like our old shows, because before there was no really audience or whatever, but the fake laugh thing, it always bothered me.
Yeah.
Why would people put fake laughs in this fucking show?
Yeah, I remember one time a coworker of mine was like, "Oh, I bet you'd love the Big Bang Theory." Like, you seem like you'd really like the Big Bang Theory. I was like, in my head, I was thinking, I've never been so insulted my entire life.
Yeah, seems that's how people think. Hey, you speak
Yeah.
Spanish, you're gonna like Spanish people. What? Like Dave used to make fun of it. Is like you go somewhere and you go, hey, you should talk to that guy. Why? Hey, you speak Spanish. You guys should get along. Like the fuck? It's like saying I should get along with everybody that speaks French. That's not how it works.
Yeah.
Do you guys get along with every American? That's not how it works. There you go. Now he looks like he's going freaking fast.
Hmm.
No, not done yet. Oh, and by the way, happy International Men's Day today.
Oh, yeah. I didn't
Yeah.
realize it was. But of course, they
They,
don't
they to
advertise.
remind people that guys are human too, and we're great.
Yeah.
Did you see that video that was passing by a guy with a billboard type of message? Hey, I got anxiety. I'm depressed. I need somebody to talk. Everybody ignores him. Flips the thing around and it goes, "Hey, free money." Everybody stops. Hey,
Yeah.
hi.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that.
And I'm looking at it. Yeah, that's about right.
Hmm.
Talking about the superhero, are you planning on doing that Eldritch thing eventually?
Oh, yeah, eventually. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of want to fill that out with maybe two more superheroes. But they wouldn't be related to him at all, really. Aside from the fact that, there's a little twist, but
They see him for who he really is.
yeah.
Who was your favorite superhero when you were growing up?
Probably Spider-Man.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think that's well, of the superheroes, my parents would have approved of me knowing about Spider-Man. Also, Spawn.
Spawn 2?
Yeah,
Spawn was freaking violent. They would let you read it?
they didn't realize how violent it was.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Hey, it was my, it was my family that got me into heavy metal magazines.
yeah. My mom didn't realize how violent it was until the PS1 game came out, and she saw a little clip of Spawn ripping the head off a demon. And she's like, "Wait a minute, this is what that Spawn book was like the whole time."
You go, yes, mom. Thank you.
Yep.
You go, you were a great mom.
Yeah, my dad always sort of realized like this isn't gonna cause them to become violent or anything. They're already plenty violent.
I mean, I remember being very much into Flash, Superman, and all that stuff until I discovered the X-Men and Dark Knight Return. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
But the X-Men by Chris Claremont, like I did enjoy the Spider-Man too. Like Spider-Man, I was into it too.
Yeah. I probably would have got more into the Power Rangers comics if my brother didn't rip up my copy of the one that I got before I even got the chance to read it. With my younger brother, he was like a little toddler. I set it down at one point to go do something else. Next thing I know, it's in pieces.
The idea it's going to take a lot of work if I want to do this, but the idea of doing a drawing like Flash running and you see like the background, it's so like different countries split in to show that he's running through all the countries. I'm like, oh, that's going to be a lot of work.
Mhm.
Just for a fun little sketch. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
But that guy they picked for fucking Flash, the movies, it's like that guy never ran in his fucking life.
Yeah. Flailing his arms around like, whee.
Yeah. Oh, I tried to. Yeah, you tried to be like a speed skater more than a speed runner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you skating through time, you know, like motherfucker.
He's doing the wacky inflatable arms flailing too, man.
And he runs like if he's throwing a fucking curling every fucking time. No, I hope we get that fucking Lobo movie and then Cavill shows up as Superman and they fight.
Yeah.
That would be fucking awesome.
Oh, yeah. I saw someone talking about how since Jason Momoa's not gonna be able to do it since he's already Aquaman. Carl Urban,
Mm-hmm.
he'd be a good choice.
Yeah. I still think Momoa would be the best, and he can do it because keep in mind it's a full makeup.
That's true.
He looks like Lobo. Even you look at Aquaman and he looks like Lobo.
Yeah. They definitely should have saved him for that. He doesn't really look like a good fit for Aquaman.
Nope. But for the King Arthur aspect of Aquaman, yes, that's the thing. You know what I mean? Like he's not Aquaman because but if you go at I don't know if you remember, but when he goes more of a warrior type for a while, yeah, he does have that big beard and stuff like that, but still should have been blonde.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they could have casted somebody else, but Lobo was canceled, so I guess
Yeah.
if it gets you on, you're gonna do a good job, and then it's kind of like right now they might be doing it, and I'm like, fuck it,
Yeah.
the main man. Like they also talking about maybe the possibility of having a sequel to Escape from New York or Escape from LA again.
Yeah.
With oh fuck, I was gonna say Nick Cage or I have a blank on his name.
Is it Kurt Russell or
Kurt Russell. Thank you. Those movies. I think that you should do that, and you should probably do the Big Trouble in Little China, the sequel. There's two where there's a comic book sequel of the movie, and then they did something called Old Man Jack when he's older. And I'm like, do Old Man Jack, come on.
Yeah.
Like, come on, Kurt Russell, you're not getting any younger. Give us our movies.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be like Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
And did you see that Chris Hemsworth's going to be stepping down from playing Thor after the next movie?
Hmm.
He decided he was going to take a break from acting because he learned that he might be having Alzheimer.
Oh wow. Really?
Yup.
Already? Wow.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yep. That's just it's not fun having to live with anything that's deteriorating.
Yeah.
Kind of makes you feel like you're living on a time limit.
Yeah.
I know how that feels.
Mm-hmm.
Just try to not think about it.
Yeah.
It's one of the things with some deteriorating disease. Stressing about it doesn't help; makes it worse. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, and I didn't say it on stream yet, but I did show on Twitter and stuff like that. All the black and white pages are done for Tales from the Metaverse, by the way.
Sweet. Yeah.
All that's left is coloring, lettering, dialogue, and stuff like that. All are done. And then by the end of the weekend, I'll probably be 32 page in on what the hell's on story.
Nice.
Good. It's going pretty well. And as people know, the mailing list is open for the Second Chance campaign. I'm hoping it's gonna do better because I'm really hoping that no in demand thing is people are gonna like it. No in demand by Second Chance campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember while I wasn't in demand, my campaigns you could not find them nowhere. Like you had to have the link. Well, there's no point being in demand.
Yeah.
I'd rather just run my campaign, close it, then when we're getting closer to fulfill, let's do a second chance. Hopefully, we'll be able to double our money. Because books are kind of cost of printing big colored books. It's not cheap.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if you know, but a lot of people are starting to like. Oh, I kind of like black and white now.
Oh yeah, got something in the mail today.
What?
My copy of CG Vacation.
Oh, sorry. Boom.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. There's my piece.
Nice.
And we find
What, right in the beginning?
and
Look at
end.
that. Hmm?
It's all the way at the back.
Yours?
Yep, they saved the best for last.
Yeah.
See ya. Find yours.
I don't know what's the point of being the first one to do them. Yeah, damn it.
Let's see, where's yours? Yours is. Let's see.
What, ours?
Ours, yeah, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, there it is.
Nice.
Yeah.
Came out nice.
Oh yeah. Huh. Little bookmark here.
Did you get the towel with it?
No, I got the calendar.
Hmm. Now, would I'd like to get the book and the towel, but that was costing me like $100. I'm like,
Yeah.
let me unlock from you. I was checking. I thought Dark Tide was more expensive. It's only $50. I might buy it sooner than I think.
Yeah. Yeah, there's this channel I found that goes over Warhammer 40K lore.
Oh yeah.
And the guy that does that channel, he has an amazing voice for that sort of stuff. He's got sort of like a deep narrator voice. Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you after the show. But yeah,
It's probably the same that Dave was showing me last time.
yeah,
He does just that, like goes over like each faction and stuff.
yeah. He goes over the factions, the different units, and all that.
Mm-hmm. Dave was like, dude, yeah, you need to watch on the shit so you can stay away from it. Dave is that guy for me. Like when I was working on Blood, I was like, dude, that reminds me of this. Dude, that reminds me of that. I'm like, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And I finally watched the first Serious Battlestar Galactica. I never watched it. Scotsman was all outraged, and I never watched the original thing. All right. So I watched the first series. It was good. Feel like a live action Robotech. Then I tried the second one. I'm like, fuck this shit. The first season is like they're in space, they're traveling and stuff like that, meeting different people and whatever. Then you get to the 1980s one. We found Earth, so it's them on Earth, but our time Earth,
Yeah.
and it feels like Power Rangers, or like you're watching something like I don't know. They're interacting with people from the 80s with bicycles that fly, and you're like, that feels more like a gimmick. I don't know. I didn't get into it at all. The first series was pretty good, though.
Good.
So useful to have a full palette there on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Did you grab it?
Oh yeah.
Thanks, Scott.
Yeah, I've got this entire week off my day job.
That's gonna feel good.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this time of year, stores don't want us going in and doing our stuff. So our company gives us it gives us two options. Either use paid time off, which doesn't roll over at the end of the year, or help out with the store's day-to-day stuff. Stocking shelves for them.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I've got a lot of vacation days that I haven't used,
Let's
and
use them.
a lot of floating holidays. I need to use up every single one I can to avoid having to do this type of work.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to it because it's not like I don't feel like I'm better than doing that stuff or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like every time I show up, it's like, oh hey guys, I'm here for store help. What do you guys want me to do? You're like, oh, we don't really have anything. So just find a way to keep busy. It's like, oh god, now I just got to sit here and find something. It's like keep myself busy. So yeah, every day, if any chance I get to avoid that, I'll use.
It's simple, but I like the colors I picked for that guy.
Oh yeah,
It does the fucking job.
yeah.
He doesn't look nice.
No,
Not whatsoever.
yeah. He definitely has a sort of like a snake type vibe. Not like he looks like one, but he has like that sort of like.
Mm-hmm. Can't trust him.
Yeah.
Oh, and check this out. I don't know if it's gonna work. Let's try. Because usually when I try to do that, it screws up. So let's try. Oh, seemed to have worked. up. Usually I can't. I could not have both at the same time.
Okay.
Let's see if my audio didn't get screwed. Yeti.
Nope.
Sure. I'm fine.
Yep.
Oh. Dude, I've been like, I cut coffee because coffee was was doing a number to me.
Mm.
Starting doing this shit.
Okay.
Gamus up type of thing. So it's like vitamins and some plant caffeine and shit. Watermelon taste. I replaced coffee because of less bellyache.
Yeah.
And and one thing with my disease is I had to learn. We've talked about this before. I have to have now calcium supplements and shit like that because it fucks up everything else.
Yeah.
One of the things that the doctor I had before, never told me. He was like, "Oh, just eat whatever, stay away from this." Then you go to another people, "Hey, I'm having these problems and this and that," and teeth cracking. Or you're like, because your body lacks calcium now and this and that. And like, oh, fucker. So that's why I've been having a few health issues lately.
Yeah.
When you start having belly pain, and you're like, you start feeling sleepy from out of nowhere. But the problem, and Dave has it shittier because the guy can't even take vitamins.
Ooh.
If he takes vitamin, he starts having nosebleeds or feeling sick. Yeah, I can take supplements. You can't.
Yeah.
But it would have been nice to know ahead of time.
Yeah.
That I needed that shit. Because the thing with Crohn is, and having less intestine, right? There's the fact that my body doesn't digest what it should all the time, so I need some supplements. I'm like, oh, makes sense. Why was I told that I didn't need them?
Mm-hmm.
Then that answer was was. Doctor's like, because not every doctor cares. I'm like, that was straightforward.
Yeah.
Technically, is them telling like, wow, most doctors are assholes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I told you, like my family doctor, I stopped going to see her because, dude, every time I would count yourself lucky for your age. Like, yeah, but I'm sick. What the fuck? Like, yeah, I get it. Like, I'm 45, and I have technically the same body or whatever as a 35, right?
Mm-hmm.
I should count myself lucky. I do, but I'm not feeling well.
Yeah.
Well, fuck. It's like she's telling me, "Gosh, count yourself lucky. You're a guy. Your expiration date is over, so go fuck off." I've never despised the fucking doctor. Like, and she's the typical I'm not kidding. She's an Asian woman, and it's obvious that she's been with she had a dad that was like, a disappointment. Like that guy, and that YouTuber was doing that Chinese dad.
Yeah.
You're not doctor yet. Like, that was her. Like, she wanted to be something totally fucking different from a doctor or something. Like, I go there with my girl, and she started like, she looked at me and she goes, "Don't let any guy tell you can't be whatever you want in your life." Hannah looks at her and goes, "You always told me I could be anything in my life." Go, yeah, but you don't need them. You don't need a man to tell you. Oh, wow. Then that's my doctor. Fuck.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if giving me poison in my goddamn medicine at this point.
Yeah.
Like, I remember Hannah going like, "The fuck?" I'm like, I know. Yeah, like, dude, I'm raising a girl. I'm gonna tell the girl that she's good for nothing. She can't do nothing, and all she has to do is a housewife. Fuck you. I would never fucking do shit like that. The fuck.
I mean, I'd tell a daughter that, but not every guy would.
Yeah, I would tell her if that's what you want, go for it. You know.
Yeah.
And it's like saying not everybody's made to be a businessman. You understand what I mean? Not every girl's made to be a business lady. You know.
Yeah.
Okay, enough sharing my face. Do you want to show something in the fire? Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Or like, I think I have something I wanted to show them. It's one of those moments where like, I think I'm forgetting something I wanted to show that I got, but I don't remember. Oh, that's the thing I was telling you about.
Okay.
Oh, it has vitamins and shit like that, and yeah, it's not the same type of caffeine as you would get from coffee. So I don't get the same. What do you call it? Diuretic or something that coffee has. It doesn't have it. So
Yeah.
I still get my caffeine boost, but not the coffee side effect.
Mhm.
Or crash, the caffeine crash.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
And I even considered having our own type of fucking supplement eventually, but we need to build our channel and get sponsored.
Yeah.
Because you have to admit, that little cup I showed you, perfect for the ink slayer.
Oh yeah.
When I grabbed it, I grabbed it from them. Logan and I are like, oh, we thought you would have grabbed the black and red. I'm like, obviously I was gonna grab the black and white. It's fucking ink slayer, motherfucker.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, I was gonna tell you, they have a flavor called emotional damage. Because they do all the flavors for a whole bunch of fucking YouTubers.
Okay.
Well, I might apply for a sponsorship eventually. Maybe have the ink slayer drink.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I will definitely take the melon one because I love their melon taste.
Yeah.
Let's continue flatting. See if my camera's back to normal. Yep. There you go.
Okay.
But if you ever decide to want to use this for flatting, let me know. I'll tell you how. I'll show you the settings and shit like that I play with. Because you have to admit, it's pretty fucking sweet.
Yeah.
And the fact that it closes the gap for you, so that little yeah. Because we all know flatting is the most boring and long part of coloring.
Yep.
So if you can find a way to do that, at least cut the time by half, totally fucking worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you have to go in and fill a little bit, you don't have to do all the contours all the fucking time. It's just that, dude. That's that. See this? The fact that I can just go book, 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 and then if you want, you just go back. You just go in and go. There you go, fill. Yeah, boom. And all you have to do is play. You activate the close gap and something called area scaling. So you have to play with the close gap tolerance and the tolerance plus the area scaling. And when you play with them, well, you can control pretty much the limit of where they'll stop. Like the fun part is this. Look, you see? There you go. There's a big opening here, right? And here too.
Yeah.
You saw? Or do I need to zoom in a bit more? No. Big opening here, right?
Mhm.
Usually, it would spread everywhere, right?
Sweet.
And all you have to do is then. And then when you play with the threshold, so it's yeah. I was getting annoyed at every fucking time, like it would fill everything. I'm like, okay, I need to understand the setting because people do this, like. And I was curious how the hell that was working.
Mhm.
And obviously, you need to be able to do it, and it doesn't screw up for your selection, the anti-aliasing, so on.
Yeah.
So a mix of that and Holoxo fill, and you're set. And yes, I'm giving you the trick of all the flatters and why they charge not to, and they can do it fast. This is why they all use that shit. I was doing that. I forgot to change the color. Or maybe I'll do a stream and just cover that shit. Because another thing I like to do is when you turn off the line, you see all this, so you can just go. Look, this is the fun thing. Boom. Go in, select your color. There's no line in the way. And that you have 2-3 lines not the end of the world, but you can fill them up.
Yeah.
And yeah, there you go. There's a problem. The gap is too clear, and you go. Just go close the gap and then go back in. Am I a different layer? Yeah, okay, that's why. But for what I'm showing you, that for it to work, you have to be on the same layer.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, it doesn't recognize the limit of the colors. But you could do it, but you have to put it as the what do you call it? The thing I'm using. It's called reference layer, and it's a really cool tool that they have. So you put your black and white in reference layer, so the color takes that as a calculation. You can select multiple of them. So if I want, I can make them recognize the colors there as their limit. Like I just say, I'll put reference on it right now. It's on the color, the main color one.
Yeah.
So if I want to go on the second one, it's going to limit with the other colors.
Yeah.
Just try it again here. Put that one there. So I go on that one. Now if I go in, it's going to treat the other colors like it's there to tell you, stop here. And like I said, once you click on blue, it doesn't touch any color than the one that you started coloring. So look, I'm on orange and it doesn't do shit. Yeah. And sometimes when you're having issues, just turn off colors so you're on white. Let's remove this. Oh, I want to show you something. Just like this. Check this one flatted.
Nice.
And I don't know if you've seen that one all finished. Oh, here you have a glimpse of the Nexus. But like this.
Yeah.
Took me a while, but I'm finally happy with what I did. And then you get to meet some of the really, really bad guys. Oh, damn it. Did I change that here? Where is it? Oh, phew. Because I made changes. I don't know if you'll notice them. Because when you draw, sometimes you forget something about a design, you make a mistake, right? So originally I did this stupid shit. Well, then I'll share my screen instead. Boom. You'll see what I mean. There you go. So you have that guy there. So originally I was playing, I'm like, that's not part of the design. It was just like when you're in the zone, you just sometimes go trying to crunch something. And when I went in and I changed it, but I changed it in Photoshop, not in Clip. So when I opened it, I'm like, oh no, fuck, I didn't lose all the fucking thing. I'm gonna have to redo it again. I'm like, no, fuck, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, something. Sorry, it's a little thing like you're like, oh fuck, I lost work. Oh no, I did the change it in Photoshop. Because I flat in Clip, then I save it as PSD.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna go fix that so I don't do this stupid shit again. That's how sometimes when I work on shit, I'm like, I send something, I'm like, oh fuck, there was a layer missing. I think it happened once with you and once with Scotsman. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
It's not that bad when it's just a layer you have to add on over everything. It's not like something that's changed a lot, but it's still some touch-ups, Like one of the things that I realized yesterday when I was flatting, like half the book Nat had the old gun strap, like technically like a belt going around his leg, and in the beginning he had the new thing like Luwani where it's 2 snaps.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, first half of the book it has the strap and the second one has a belt. I'm like, oh fuck. That's what happens when you go from one story to the other. Because I was going from Planet 69 to Blood Brother, and it's like there was a little tweak of costume in between, and that's how people, how I'm doing this.
Yeah.
There's little hints to like, just by knowing the costume and stuff like that, you'll know that that's before this and that's before or after that. Hey, what's up, Chris? Good morning, boy. I saw you just got up. Yeah, we had Gargle in the chat earlier saying that, Dark Tide. Like, I want to buy it. It's still in pre-sale. You guys are telling me that you can play it right now. I wanted to go buy it. But, money's a bit tight because I have to help Dave get his computer going again because his goddamn computer broke. And kind of feel shitty about buying myself a game that we both want and play in front of him. Well, his computer's not working, but yeah. Good. Oh, that was a good one. I missed you. You needed a good break.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dark Tide, I can't wait. I'll get there. There's time where it's time to spend money, and there's time where it's time to make money to spend more money. And I'm in the time of where I need to make money to spend more money.
Yeah.
I really want that game. If I'm not mistaken, hold on, let me go check. Steam. I think it's like $50, I think, or 60. And is it if you buy the pre-purchase one? If you buy that one, you get access to the beta or something? Ooh, okay, yeah. Yeah, we haven't played in a while. Yeah, I know. I really like Vermintide, and that game looks even better. Oh yeah. I'm working on getting my schedule and my shit together. I can start playing a bit more. I'm taking some time off. No, I've learned that I need some vacation too. I can't be working 7 days a week all the time. Even Jack Kirby took some time off. Oh, it's 11:37. Cool. We're gonna stop by before 11, before 12, because I don't want to stream over freaking 80s.
Yeah.
What the hell happened here? Music just bugged. Okay, VLC's not in a good mood today. Well, it's trying to tell me, yeah, you should cut right now. Like, it's 80s live already, and that's why. Oh, hold on. Chris. Regular edition is $40. Okay, $40 US. So yeah, probably 50 for me. Only has some cosmetics, so I just got the regular edition. Probably gonna make Orgrin cause that was kind of excited for. Okay. I feel kind of different compared to Vermintide due to the increased emphasis on range combat, and there is an increased emphasis on teamwork. I am enjoying it. Oh, oh yeah, exactly what I thought. Yes. Hold on, Steam is opening. Oh, maybe that's why I'm having an issue with my thing. It's slowing down my computer. There's a download. Screw you. Pause download. So, okay, let's go check. Store. Dark Tide. Yeah, it says $49.99 for me. So yeah, technically here we got a good way of calculating money. For every $40, it's $10 extra Canadian. When is the full game coming out, you know? Yeah, November 30th, it says on that. Oh, okay. No, it's not. I don't want to play the game in front of the kids. I don't want to play the game in front of Dave that his computer broke and he can't play it. It's been broke for over a week. So, yeah. Oh, now that's interesting. Progression in the beta should carry on into the other release. That's freaking sweet. Yeah, fucking Dave's computer just stopped working. Like, a bit like happened to you, Chris. Like, it just stopped, like, turning on. Like, it used to, it would turn off, then it just would not turn on. So he tried to figure out a few things, but now he wants to take it to a specialist to make sure what it is. He's gonna need money. And you know me. My family's up. Send a message on. You're gonna have to pay me the rest of the thing soon. And I'm gonna need to buy some pieces. I'm gonna PC pieces for the.
Yeah.
You know, it's a win-win scenario for us. He gets to play, right? He gets to do his homework and shit and all that, and he gets to do our lettering. It's a win-win scenario for us. He goes, don't play right in front of such a computer up in front of his bed and play the info intro blast. Do it! Do it! I'm probably going to buy it after the stream. I've been waiting for this game for a freaking long time. And so has Dave. Dave is the Warhammer guy. Me, I'm just a guy that I like the world. I like the environment. I like some of the games. I just never played the game, like the board game or whatever.
Yeah.
I think the minis, they look good. But it's the entire verse of the Warhammer verse is highly inspired for the same thing that inspired me. Like it's one of the things that I've noticed, like watching some stuff like you were saying before, like people that go over like the lore and shit. But there's people like going like the inspiration behind it, and when you listen to the people talking about it, like their inspiration behind it, all the inspiration come from 2000 AD comic books, all those old European comic books, and all that stuff. Like the entire inspiration freaking Warhammer is the same inspiration of me that I have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So obviously stuff are going to be similar. It's the same thing that happened with Blood Hunt. Like I got highly inspired by Anne Rice vampire stories and all those old movies, Carpenter and stuff like that. And I like the aspect of like not just like possessed or demon or humans that got turned into vampire because they're they sacrilege to the fucking god or whatever. I always thought that was a bit like it's a good concept, but it's a bit kitsch, you would say, niche.
Yeah.
It's like the aspect of like vampires being another breed, on Earth, like another species.
Yeah.
Like maybe like this, like the species before men, like when the world was in darkness, what was living in it? Vampires. Then the light came. You know what I mean, type of thing. That's where my idea came from. That's where I built the entire Blood Hunt idea on the vampires. So there's multiple vampires in the world. It's like all the vampires that you can imagine, they're in there. But that's not what I'm working with.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why if you notice, and I used to point it out, not many noticed it until I did point it out. But if you notice, Vincent has different teeth, fangs than other regular vampires. He has the double set, and technically he has 6. He has the 2 fangs on top, the 2 big fangs he has 2 fangs at the bottom, and he has those two tiny fangish type of cannon next to the other fang. So you know what I mean, like to make it more like bestial, bestial.
Yeah.
Then actual just like romanticized vampire. What's up, J Dollar? Nice to see you in the chat as always, buddy. I love Warhammer. The game does a great job, in my opinion, of looking at 40K so far. Yeah, dude. So I'm saying, like, the lore, like, the entire thing, I think it's very interesting. I was never really into board games, but like you, I was one of the guys that never got people that, that I got along that would play that game. Like, I've known people that play that game, but I would really not want to play with. Or you tried, and they get really OCD and autistic and weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, GW pulled a lot of stuff from 2000 AD. Elric, however, you spell his name and other things. Yeah. Elric and all those stuff. Yep. So obviously we're attracted by it because it's inspired and it reflects what we love.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at my shit, even your shit, you can. It's one of the things. Like there's similarities in the type of thing we're doing, even though it's very different.
Oh yeah.
Because we like big decks, those big mechs, those big goddamn things. Like,
yeah.
I'm one of the there's not many doing it, but I've said it and I've shown it. There's the warship transform into bots and shit, dude.
Hmm.
That's one of the things that's coming in the Netverse. The Netverse, like battleships and transform into battle type of fucking like giant robots. I just thought that was freaking awesome, and I've never seen that done like I'm about to do. But been doing. Stopping by to say hi, gentlemen. Have a great Saturday night. What's up, Mike?
Hey, what's up?
You're always welcome to drop by Doodle and Chill to come and promote your books, buddy.
Yeah.
Go check out Long Shadow. Read the book and find out why he's named Long Shadow. Oh, and before you leave, Mike, check this out. I know you're gonna like this. Check out my Long Shadow. Yeah, you got it, buddy. I just might head out in a week or so. We're almost set up here. Dude, let me know. Like I skip it once in a while because sometimes I just don't wake up. Like Friday morning, I just didn't wake up. I was up till like 7, 8 in the morning. Decided to take a little nap with my clock, and my clock didn't wake me up. So Saturday, sometimes I skip because of either that. But I try to have like a Friday morning around 11 or 12. I try to do a Doodle and Chill TGIF, and every Saturday evening. So you're always welcome, buddy. Just pick your poison and let me know. Anyways, you're in the DM group for the show, if I'm not mistaken still. Oh, you always have access to the link, buddy. And if, people want to come in and you're not in there, let me know. If you're not a total douche, I'll put you in there. And if people missed out, I'm probably going to show you guys a few tricks that I was showing earlier with the for flatting with Clip Studio, like you're seeing me do. It's pretty fun and easy. I'm sure even Beacons was looking at it going,
Yeah.
It's looking more interesting now.
Yep, might need to finally download onto this computer.
And hurry up before we hit 2023.
Yeah.
Yeah, the reason why I'm saying this, I don't know if you know, but they're promoting a new version and they want the people to pay for it, so you won't get an upgrade from the old one to the new version. They want to stop support and updates for the first one. And the thing is that you're going to pay a one-type license for the new version, but you have to pay for the updates. So I'm like, nah. So that's what I'm saying. Hurry up, install it. Like that, it's done, and you can't be screwed with it.
Okay.
It's a great program, and if I remember, you got it whether it was the special and you have the one with the animation suite too. So install it with your updates.
Yeah.
Because so far that one version has everything you need, so they can go fuck themselves. Oh, man, I don't mind if they were going to charge you hey, we're passing to this, but they're trying to make it. They're trying to turn like Photoshop now, and I don't like this. I like the fact that you can have your program and do whatever the fuck you want with it, as long as you want. If you want to work with the same program for 20 years, you can. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I never got into the Apple tech thing.
Yeah.
It's a known fact that they fucking stop you from using your Apple product after a certain time.
Yep.
It's like saying PlayStation deciding okay, you've had your game for 10 years, it's not working anymore. You have to buy a new PS4. Like, fuck you. Or here's PS5. Now no more games can be played on PS4.
Yeah.
There's no more online support. Why do you think they're trying to make everything work online now?
Yep. They can just take it away whenever they feel like it.
Mm-hmm. I'm having a feeling I might have done the same thing here. Motherfucker, let me go check. Open the PSD. Which one is it? Because I remember coloring freaking Z. I'm like, did I color it on PSD and I didn't? Yes. See what hold on. Let me show you my screen because I know if you're not seeing this. Boom. So I was like, hold on. I was like, dude, I colored this shit Like I just colored this, right? I'm like, dude, I already colored this. I had colored him. And then I realized that I did it on Photoshop. This is what happens when you do very, very long hours. This is the type of shit that can happen. Let's fix this. Let's reopen that PSD, but in clip. And let's correct it. Because I don't want to lose the work I did while this. So let's be smart about this. I'm going to go here. All I want is those two ships. No. No word boss. I think it's funny. He's floating in space. Yeah, not forgetting anything. Let's close this. We'll save. Let's catch up on saving. Oh yeah, Wicked City. That's fucked up, dude. That's a good anime. Hey, Jay, did you see that that movie called Redline, the animated movie? If you haven't, go check it out. I'm pretty sure you're gonna fucking love it. So, at least I didn't lose any work. Just have to go clean up a little bit. And then I corrected my problem. We're getting close to the 12. So we're going to cut the stream here because 80s consumers about to go live. If you go check out his stream. And me, Beacon, will be back tomorrow during the Ainslayer Archer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll have one.
Yeah.
I'll say thank you, everybody, for joining us. And hopefully, Mike, you'll reach out to me and we'll see you soon. It's been a while.
Yeah.
And let's go to the branding so we can close with our proper Kirby quote. So, thank you. Have a good night, everybody. Later.
Later.
I see that story first. I feel that story first. I know those people first. When I put them down, they've already lived. And I put them down as I'd like them to live on those pages. My stories are very sincere. My stories are people's stories. And there's elements in my stories that are very, very real. And it doesn't matter what the subject is. And I've done stories in a wide range of subjects.